Hello, everyone. My name is Duni Atalabi. I'm the founder of Drowa Academy. This is a platform where we support you in increasing your self awareness, building your resilience, and helping you to enhance your self development, especially following a loss. Have you suffered a loss? Did you lose someone or something? Have you been bombarded with thoughts of fear, of despair, or even hopelessness? Have you felt a tsunami of emotions and you don't know where they're coming from or how to deal with them? Have you been stuck in a situation not knowing what to do, where to turn to, or what to do next? These are some of the experiences that people report when they have suffered a loss, and I've experienced some of them. Now, going through the literature, materials regarding grief, loss, and well being, I've come across a few things, and that's why this channel is here to discuss things and human reaction to loss and how we can use that knowledge to help our process of healing and well being. So, on a weekly basis, you'll be having different topics relating to loss and well being. This week, we're going to be talking about the myths around grief. Now, when you lose someone or something, the usual response is a period of grief. So there are five myths I'm going to talk about today, and I'm going to talk about ways you can deal with those myths. So the first one I'm talking about is grief follows a pattern. So from denial to anger. After anger, you start to bargain. Then you go into a period of depression or sadness, and then acceptance. That's not so. It doesn't follow a pattern, not at all. Some people, when they lose someone or something, they get a period where they don't get anything. They don't feel anything. And some people actually have everything flooding all at once. So it doesn't follow a pattern. The second myth is ignore the pain and it's going to go away. That is not true. When you ignore the pain, you're suppressing it. Unfortunately, when you do suppress that kind of feeling, that pain, it gives room for another way of letting it out. So sometimes people start to self medicate with drugs or alcohol. The way forward is being able to express your emotions, saying how you feel, and getting the right support needed. The third myth is time heals all wounds. I'm sure you've heard that saying. Well, time on its own does not heal all wounds, especially when it's emotional. You need a combination of time and appropriate action, and then you can move towards recovery. The fourth myth I'm going to talk about is that grief has an endpoint. So this is going to end. Some people even go ahead and say, well, the first year is usually the hardest. After that, you start feeling better. Grief, unfortunately, hasn't got a timeline to it. It doesn't say, oh, well, I think I'll just affect you for 1 year or 1 month and I'll leave you alone. No. And the way grief works is it it doesn't end. It changes. It evolves. And sometimes it's as a result of your response, the action that you've taken in response to your loss. But we'll talk about that in another session. Now, the fifth one, I'm sure you've heard. You remember when they had this saying, when you laugh, the whole world laughs with you. When you cry alone. Well, that kind of points you in the direction of, well, when you're grieving, stay by yourself, you grieve alone. That's not the best way. The best thing to do when you're going through a situation, you've lost someone or lost something, is to be supported, to be in an environment where people will help you with the way you're feeling. You're not going to suppress it. You're not going to repress it. You're going to express it. And with appropriate action, the right support, and being aware that there is no end point, but there is a change in your response to a loss, those are empowering things that can make you better prepared to deal with a loss. I hope you found it useful today. We will be bringing new discussion on a weekly basis, and the aim is to support and help in any way we can. So if you enjoyed listening to this and watching this video, please subscribe, like the video, share the video. If you know someone who is going through a difficult time, reach out to them. Share this video. On the bottom of this video, you will see the link for the website. There are some very good resources there, and there are some blog posts as well. These are things that can be useful. And apart from that, we are there to support you. Please like the video, share and subscribe, and hope to see you next week where we'll be talking about another topic towards helping support well-being after a loss. Thank you very much and have a good time.